How you guys doing? Eric here. Today's Thursday, March 22nd, 2018. It's my motherfucking birthday today. So yeah, it's a good time to reflect on life, man. When you add another number to your age, it's a good time to just sit back and think about life, everything going on, how the fuck I got where I'm at, where I'm going, where I've been. It's a lot of shit to think about, but nothing to take too fucking seriously, really. That's the problem, man. They want us to take this life and this physical reality, man. They want us to really be stuck in it. That's what it's all about, man. This whole society that we live in. It's all from the time we're little kids. We're being trained and manipulated and fucking forced into this whole reality that is there to keep the people in power and control, and the rest of us running on our fucking rat wheels in constant debt and fucking always questioning ourselves and self-loathing ourselves, hating ourselves, because that's what they want us to do, man. You know, it's like a couple years ago I was on probation. I was in trouble for nothing, really. You know, some fucking idiot pissed me off on purpose and then recorded me fucking yelling at his ass because he deserved it, and then I get fucking arrested for harassment and fucking forced to go on probation for a year, forced to go to anger management classes, and you know, to convince me that I was, you know, the whole thing was to convince me that I was a bad person, that I was wrong, that you know, it was like this whole industry they have, this whole fucking, they call it the criminal justice system, but it's really about fucking punishing people for nothing, stealing from people for no reason, really, for no victimless crimes. I yelled at some poor guy and hurt his feelings, so therefore I'm a criminal, even though the guy fucking deserved it. He fucking purposely fucking put me into this position to fucking make me fucking mad, and then fucking set me up, man. And the system just fucking don't give a shit, man. It's so horrible, man. Being on probation, I was like, you know, I learned a lot from that whole experience, being down there in at the fucking probation office, where it's always packed. Every time I go down there, it's fucking full of people that did just like I was, who really did nothing wrong. There was no victim. They didn't hurt anybody. Maybe they had a couple beers and drove home, and therefore, yeah, they're fucking evil criminals, and they didn't fucking cause a wreck. They didn't hurt anybody. They just got pulled over by a cop because, you know, he said that they touched the white line 2 times or something. That's what happened to me when I got a DUI. The cop followed me and out of the bar and said that I touched the white line twice, so he fucking pulled me over. I had like 3 or 4 beers in me, and I got a DUI. So yeah, it's this whole fucking criminal justice system is, but you know what's funny about it is the average person, man, they fucking believe it, that they actually did something bad, that they deserved the punishment that they got, and that's what it's all about, man. Convincing you that you're the one that's fucking wrong, and they're just helping you by fucking punishing your ass, taking your money, taking your freedom, fucking, and convincing you that it's your own fucking fault. Oh man, what a fucking world. Yeah, it's like when I was going to school, I always questioned that too, man. Like, you know, what the fuck are they wasting my whole fucking childhood? You know, and really, they don't really teach you anything that you don't already fucking, you know, that most people don't already fucking know. Mostly they're just teaching you a bunch of bullshit, lies, to fucking, you know, to keep the people in power that are in power. Like, all the history that they taught us is bullshit. The whole freeing of the slaves, It's all bullcrap to divide and conquer, man, to keep the blacks and the whites hating each other. Really, the fact is that we're all fucking slaves, and we always have been. But they made up this whole myth about slavery and freeing the fucking slaves. And to this day, it still fucking works for them. They have this whole, you know, this whole stigma about white and black, and that we white people enslaved the black people, so that, yeah, it really helps them keep the fucking hatred going, man. You know? So yeah, I don't believe a fucking word of a history. All the science they teach us, I mean, you know, the average basic science is science, you know, but then when it comes to like physics and fucking outer space, all that shit, I don't know, man, if I believe it or not. I think a lot of what they teach us is fucking a false reality, man, but I can't prove it either way. Anyways, yeah, you know, also about this whole, we live in a free country, right? You know, I've always questioned that my whole life. You know, ever since I was a little kid, I always wondered, how come we can't just go out somewhere, like out here in the woods, find us a nice piece of land that we like, and make our home there, like a natural fucking animal would. No, man, we can't do that, man. We have no right to nothing in this world that we don't go out and fucking be a slave and purchase from them and pay taxes. I always thought that was strange, man. How come we have to pay rent or pay for a mortgage to have a place to live? We have to pay taxes to why? And if we're such a free fucking, so yeah, I've always questioned that shit, man. And you know, most people don't. It's just the way it is, man. Humans aren't entitled to anything in this world unless they go out and be a slave. And then to get a decent slave position, you got to go through their whole education program. You got to go into debt. You got to go to college, get a loan. So before you even go out into the workplace to make one of their fucking debt dollars, you're already starting out, you know, maybe $100,000 or $200,000 into debt just to get the education to make a decent fucking debt dollar. So yeah, and all it is, man, the whole education is just about getting you all in on it, man, getting you fucking into the system, man, so that you have to go out and earn debt dollars to pay back your loan, and they just brainwash you in the whole fucking process so that they can basically, you know, indoctrinate your ass into their system, brainwash you so that they can trust you with the keys to the fucking machine is what it's all about. Yeah. So yeah, just a few little ponderings I'm having today on my birthday, thinking about reality, what's really going on in the world, how we got here, where we're going, that kind of basic shit. Seeing through the lies of the fucking controllers, basically. Anyways, yeah, just getting it out there. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Anyways, yeah, it is a beautiful morning out here. It's fortunate to have my birthday on such a nice, beautiful time of year. If it really fucking matters what day your birthday is. But yeah, it's funny how the fucking system is so concerned with getting you to believe that you're fucking wrong, that you did something wrong, and they'll even reduce your sentence if you go in and admit that you did something bad. You know, they'll say, okay, well, if you admit to your crime and realize that you did wrong, we'll let you out of jail and that you have probation. So that's how they manipulate people into think in their own way. They really are a bunch of fucking scumbag motherfuckers that run this world. Yeah, also why did they teach us fake science? Why do I believe that all the science that they teach us is a lie? Because they don't want us to know that the world is full of abundant free energy that we can all tap into. But so they lie to us with their science to convince us that the only energy that we have is generated by them. And we have to be a slave to work so that we can pay for their fucking energy to put in our cars and run our homes. It's all a big fucking conspiracy. And that's why I think science is a big fucking lie. Also, they have to keep us believing in man-made climate change, that the evil population of the world is what's causing the climate change, when it's really just a cover story for their fucking weather warfare on the population. So yeah, man, just a few thoughts as I'm thinking about the true nature of our reality, pondering a few ideas of the big picture of what's going on and why we are where we are and how we got here and where the fuck we're going. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go try to enjoy my birthday. Talk to you guys soon. But yeah, really, this whole society is set up to brainwashing people into this whole American way of thinking, right? Where you gotta work hard, you gotta be a good slave. And they really hate lazy people, what they call them. People that don't want to go out and be a slave, and fucking people that question the whole fucking paradigm of you know, and they're so brainwashed to hate those kind of people, man. The people that don't want to fucking be a slave, that don't want to fucking be into the system. So the average American fucking despises that. Anybody that doesn't want to be a good fucking slave like them. I find that kind of interesting. Yeah, man, they got the average American so fucking brainwashed to believe it, to love this country so much. The American dream, baby. Like George Carlin said, the American dream. You gotta be fucking asleep to believe it. But man, they love to sell the fucking word freedom, freedom, freedom. Celebrating our freedom, freedom, freedom. The freedom to fucking be a slave and pay taxes. Yep, our great free country. You can't go here, you can't go there. You can't do this, you can't do that. There's a sign there, there's a sign there. You gotta have this permit, you gotta have this license. Fucking bullshit, free country, my fucking ass. This is the most fucking enslaved, fucking controlled nation on the planet, and they got the people convinced that it's a fucking free country. It's hilarious. See, what freedom really means in America is you're not being incarcerated at the moment. Oh well, at least for now, I'm free to hang out with my dog, and that's all I care about.